Hey everybody, how we doing today? Again, I'm going to do some, well, as you can probably see there, Peter Frampton. Okay, 1975, 76, somewhere right around there. Maybe 77, I'm not real sure. This is Midnight Special. Anyway, what the reason I want to do this is because I want to give a little bit of history on the talkbox thing, because that's what his claim to fame was, using the talkbox. Everybody was into that back in the mid 70s because it was cool. Joe Walsh used it, and we'll get into that. Anyway, that's the reason I wanted to do this. So, without further ado, let's bring in Mr. Peter Frampton and get on with it. There we go.
I can't see no reason living on your nerves.
Okay. The talkbox is a major plus for him. That's what brought it, and it's really an interesting addition to the guitar. I don't know if any of you know how that actually works. All it is, it's just your guitar is plugged into a little box, which he has on the floor with a little foot pedal just to turn it on and off, and a tube. All you do, you don't actually talk into it. You just kind of breathe into it as you are picking a note on the guitar, and it's really simple. I guess it takes a little bit of practice to get to learn how to use it. Anyway, all right. In the next little segment there, I'll get more into it.
When someone drops a cup and I submerge, swimming in a circle, I feel I'm going down. There has to be a fool to play my part. Someone thought of healing, but all I really wanna know, oh, was you. Show me the way. I want you. Show me the way. I want you. Every day. I wonder if I'm dreaming.
Okay. Some history about the talk box. about musicians that use the talk box. I'm not sure if you actually know who they are, but I'm going to explain them to you. All right, number one was Joe Walsh with Rocky Mountain Way. And as far as I know, that's the only song that he ever used it on. I'm not 100% sure. I really don't know. But it's the only one that I know of. Anyway, Aerosmith, Joe Perry. If you remember the song Sweet Emotion, that beginning in there, Joe Perry is using a talk box. He actually has the box strapped to him. He doesn't use a floor pedal or anything like that. He actually has it strapped to him. And the other, Richie Sambora. He is the guitar player for John Bovey. I'm sorry, Bovey. John, that was funny. John Bon Jovi. He in Living on a Prayer. If you listen to that guitar riff in there, that's Richie Sambora using the talk box in Living on a Prayer. So just a little bit of history about the talk box and the musicians that use it. All right. So anyway, let's get going.
I feel so unashamed. I can't believe this is happening to me. I watch you when you're sleeping, then I wanna take your love. Won't you show me the way?
You know, I'm gonna back this up just a touch. I don't know if you caught that or not. See, his microphone is, or his the tube for the talk box is right up against the microphone. That's the way it should be. But when he went, all right, let me see if I can get this up here into the correct spot. All right, because there's a spot here. I'm going to show it to you. Just give me a second.
I can't believe this is happening to me. I watch you when you're sleeping.
All right, right here, he screams or sings so loud that if you listen very closely, you can actually hear the talk box actually kick in because his breath is going into that tube. Now, if you listen very closely, listen close. See, you hear that? All right, we'll back it up just a little bit, one more time. Right here, right there. Did you hear that? So, in other words, what I'm trying to get across is that's how that talk box works. It's just by air. You don't have to talk actually into it. All you have to do is just give breath when you're playing. You just give breath into it. You don't have to talk. All right? Anyway, all right, a little bit of history. All right, just thought you might like to know. Anyway, here we go.
Show me the way, yeah. I want you. Show me the way. I want you. Every day. I want you. Every day.
sir. Okay, and there we have it, Mr. Peter Frampton. And I just want to say, I did say before, I don't like to talk down about musicians, but Peter Frampton is very, very arrogant. He really is. He's kind of nasty, and I don't know what runs through his mind about his fan base or anything like that, whether he wants to keep them or not. I mean, he's made enough money, so he probably doesn't care. But anyway, I do know this. He is now walking with a cane. He's having some sort of health issues. And he has to sit down to play his guitar. He's got to sit down to play and sing and do his shows. He's got to sit down now. He can't stand up to do them without some sort of support. So, but and he's my age. He's the same age as me, and he's having these issues. So what that tells me is karma. Karma. Karma left me about 20 years ago. She finally packed her bags and got the hell out of Dodge. She must have moved in with Mr. Frampton. Anyway, I'm glad you stopped in. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave comments and let me know. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share if you like. It's free. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, see ya.